Hey all, in this video I'm going to talk about environmental management for our pets. Now, for those of us that are parents, we'll also know that this applies for children at toddler stage and below as well. Effectively, the gist of this is, if it is potentially dangerous or if you do not want it potentially destroyed, do not allow your pets access to it. Okay? This does not mean locking them up. It means being a little bit more aware about where you're placing things. So, the reason I'm coming at you with this quite hard is because just in the last 10 days, I've had family members, friends, neighbours and clients come to me with issues that they have had. So let me share some of these issues just so that you can think about things in your own household. One of them was a retriever that after the owners had been doing pottery, they'd left a lump of clay, the retriever got hold of that clay, swallowed it, choked. Emergency vet care. One of them was somebody had been doing some sewing and they'd left the needle with the thread lying down, maybe just for a moment. Their cat got hold of the thread, started to munch it up, because sometimes cats do things like that. The needle lacerated all the inside of the esophagus. The cat ended up having to get surgery to remove the thread that had tangled itself into the stomach. One of them was a very small dog who had jumped up onto the dining room seat, onto the dining room table, and had eaten a full bar of chocolate. Toxic for dogs. Rushed to the emergency vet. Another one was coffee capsules stored too low in the kitchen. Dog got accessed, ate some coffee capsules, emergency trip to the vets. So you can see where we're going with this. It's all about what have you got set in your house which could potentially be dangerous for your pets. Now, okay, it's Christmas time right now, so there's a lot of ornaments around here. Now, I don't need to worry too much because both my daughter and my pets know not to grab things and things like that. That comes with training, it comes with behavioural shaping. That's why the dogs don't do it, and that's why my daughter doesn't do it. And our other pets are turtles, and they don't do it because they can't get out of the tank. Sometimes they do. But this is what we've got to think about. When we are setting the dining room table, do the dogs or do the cats have access to that table? What are we putting down? Is it dangerous, or do we just not want them to have access to it? There's certain things we can do. Set the table strategically, or ensure that you've sent your dog to their safe zone, like their bed, their crate, their basket, whatever. Or have baby gates. In our house we still have baby gates because my daughter's too. So you can use baby gates for gated access. When you guys are eating, do you want your dogs far away so there's not any danger? Or when you're cooking, do you want to make sure there's no cats or dogs or any other animals running around the floor that you might trip on when you're carrying hot or heavy items? All of these things need to be thought about. Shoes, especially when you're having guests. Where are your guests' shoes going? Where are their jackets going if you're living in a cold climate? Where are your laundry baskets? Do your pets have access to that? I once had one client whose dog was bringing underwear to guests. This is all environmental management. The crux of it is, guys, is if it is a potential danger, or you don't want your animals or children having access to them, ensure that you put those items in a place where they don't have access to them, and manage yours and your pet's movements to ensure their own safety. And with that, guys, have a think about it. Make sure that you're applying this in your own house. And because of the time of year, happy holidays.